Hello and welcome to Theme Park Information. In today's show we'll be doing a review for Kennywood, located just outside Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. Now this is a park which surprised me on quite a few occasions, mostly good, one bad. So let's get to it. In the good, I actually loved the location, being up on the hill, overlooking like the river and stuff like that. Thought that was pretty cool. This park was really friendly, family orientated, had a great vibe to it. It was really nice to walk around. It was clean, tidy, and pretty well presented and maintained. I was loving the classic old wooden roller coasters they have, and Phantom's Revenge is an excellent modern day attraction with its good drops, airtime, just generally good fun. We'll say that we did see someone decide to undo their seatbelt on it, which was really risky and strange. Wasn't particularly happy to witness that. But overall, it was a pretty solid ride and pretty solid park. It was also surprising that the park was actually quite as nice as it was in terms of very photogenic and such. And also, it was a little bit weird being at a park where we didn't have to worry about having season passes for the food or anything like that. Could just buy what we wanted, which was quite nice. On to the downsides, and I will be honest, quite a lot of it just centres around Steel Curtain. So I will have a separate review going into it in more detail coming up on the channel, but from my point of view, the operations for this ride were utterly dreadful, and it's a shame because the ride itself is pretty good fun. I don't think it's spectacular, I just think it's good fun. I'm a big fan of the first drop. There's some good airtime on it and it's some good forces. It's pretty smooth as well. Just generally a pretty solid ride. But the throughput and dispatches of it were truly terrible, and I'm also not a fan of being told it would be an hour to go on it, and then it turned out to be very much closer to 3. That really irritates me. I'm not a fan of that sort of communication, and it's a real shame because it did put a bit of a downer on what was effectively a really good visit to a park. So the park itself was actually really nice. As I said, it's a good park. There was very little wrong with it and stuff like that, other than maybe the fact that Black Widow had was closed, which was a bit of a shame. But other than that, the park was generally looking at it as being a really positive day, and just took the edge off it. Just took the joy out of it a little bit. Partly because obviously the queue line isn't quite finished as well, so it wasn't particularly shady. It didn't have any cooling fans. It didn't, for example, have drinking fountains or vending machines in it and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's one of the things that I imagine if you to go now or next year or such, then there could be massive improvements done to that, land and area. And I'm sure when the whole, see this country area is open, it will look really impressive. And I will say I actually don't really have any problem with the theme of it. It's quite nice to have, an NFL team being represented in the city. I mean, it would very much suck if their franchise moved, but it's one of those things where it works perfectly well now. I mean, we're not that they've made an awful start to the season, but oh well. Anyway, it's a pretty sweet park. I would probably consider going back and such. It has a pretty cool skyline. It's just a generally quite a nice place to be. Has a very good vibe, and hopefully you guys like, comment and subscribe. Feel free to leave any feedback and stuff like that as well, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.